back in Macau because we will be checking the most genius food. This is definitely going to be the main sauce. You have to make sure the heat will be even. So which meat? There is good waitress here, and this machine is auto grind. Hey guys, welcome back to today's channel. Today we are back in Macau, China. So you might be thinking of all the big casinos at Macau here, but today you have to forget about them because we will be checking out a cuisine that is technically a cheat code that shatters the entire law of Hotpot. Personally, I think this might be the most genius food invention. They are using the porridge like this as the base for Hotpot. So you can imagine a whole pot of silky white porridge and you use it to cook everything, or the food inside will be extreme powerful on the texture. So without further ado, let's get ready before we start the cooking. There's chili to be added in. This is definitely going to be the main sauce, the main dips we will have. Then we'll be starting the cooking. As you all know, that all the meat that's being used for Hotpot, right, are all thinly sliced. So off you go, all the meat into the pot. But the difference here is that unlike normal Hotpot, you just dump it and cook. In this style, it's not like that. You got to keep stirring because the porridge is thick and you don't want any meat to be clumping up together. You have to make sure the heat will be evenly distributed on all parts of the meat. But don't worry, the cooking is fast. You don't take too long before you can start to eat it because the pot, right, has a huge heat retention. So it's actually very hot and it cooks the meat very fast. Look at how springy is this. This meat is tender and it had a texture that I never had before because the porridge is silky smooth. So when you eat the meat, they actually formed a layer outside and it feels totally the same when you're eating it. Next up, more premium beef. You look at the color, it looks so good, right? And as usual, we're going to stir it. I'm really looking forward to that silky smooth texture that's outside this premium meat. As porridge is a very starchy food, when we cook it, it actually breaks up all the starch inside. Then it becomes a protective silky barrier around the meat. Thus, it had that kind of texture. Not to mention, it's locking in all the juice inside. You can never get this kind of texture in any regular bra. Next up is the same cooking method, but we'll be using it for a pork. We'll just drop it into this white lava-like structure and stir it. What we are doing here is to wait for the meat, the fat in the pork to be break down, to be melt inside, so it will become unbelievably creamy for the porridge. If you realize that it's not just about cooking the meat, but we are also preparing our porridge as we are cooking. This method of doing is totally like a food science, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. Right, this is the tricky one here. Is live prawn. It's actually a bit of a challenge because the porridge is thick. You can't just throw the prawn inside. You gotta keep scooping out all the hot porridge and pour it onto the body so it cooks evenly. This takes patience, but trust me, it's definitely worth it. Not to mention, we are not the guy that is cooking it. There is good waitress here, and we really salute to her patience. I will have to say, the service in Macau is really top notch. And right now, I think you can look at the results. The whole prawn is well cooked, and let's dig in. Let's finish up all the meat with chicken and squid ball. If you have realized, we have using all the different meats to go in as ingredients. We are totally preparing for this porridge, making sure that all the meat, all the flavors is infused inside to make the ultimate ever pot. This is a squid ball we will be adding inside, and this is a final bit of proteins. So which meat do you think is your liking? Comment down below and let us know your thoughts. Is it the beef, the chicken, the squid balls, or the prawns? Personally for me, the beef at the start is awesome, but the prawn is great to eat too because it's springy. This chicken is, I would say, average. It's just okay. The squid ball is not too bad too, but it just can't win the prawn and the beef. Finally, don't forget your greens. Some vegetables to add inside is to make sure that all this entire pot have a light taste of sweetness. I'm not really a fan of the vegetables, but you still need it for all the flavors inside. Lastly, let's finish up this entire porridge. You need to put some rice inside and let it cook with all the base soup that you had. It's soaking inside, and we will be preparing for the final finale. With all the goodies soaked inside, all the meat, all the proteins, all the juice they had, and even the vegetables, greens. Now you just need a little bit more of touch to finish it. The salt and the pepper. This is the final touch you need to add to it, and the whole pot of porridge will be done. This machine is auto grinder, where it actually auto grinds the pepper and the salt, and it's so fun to play with. Finally, the marathon is over and this porridge is fully matured. It's so good looking. Adding a bit more extra pepper and some green onions, let's dig in. Wow, I would say that this porridge tastes really rich and really dipped. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more food and travel vibes. See you in the next video.